Did you know that strategicPlugin now has built-in logic, enabling you to easily upsize chains of conduits in an ICM network? Factors such as conduit height, width, and barreling are controlled by a single, simple scaling factor. For example, here's an ordinary ICM network. To begin with, we need to create selection lists in MF parameter group as usual. Make sure your flagged group selection list contains one or more conduits. Flag the width cells of the conduits you want to upsize with the MF flag. Let's build our workflow. In strategicPlugin, open the Setup window. In the Options tab, we need to set the conduit design criteria. Keeping Fixed Conduit Aspect Ratio ticked will ensure that conduit height and width will scale together, even if conduits are non-circular. The maximum number of barrels and freeboard parameters allow fine control over how conduits grow. The freeboard places a limit on how close to the ground level conduits can get. As a conduit reaches this limit, additional barrels will be added in lieu of growth so that the total cross-sectional area can continue to increase. Finally, permitted conduit diameters can be specified here. Costs will be calculated automatically based on the depth and diameter of new pipes, as well as the site and ground conditions. Now let's open the parameter chooser and introspect. Once the introspection is complete, scroll down to the flagged groups section. A group containing conduits with their width parameters flagged will automatically get one of these special scalars, which we will add to the workflow. These inputs simply vary between 0, no change, and 1, the maximum upsize. Based on these scaling factors, strategicPlugin calculates the required increase in cross-sectional area and automatically adjusts the height, width, and number of barrels of each individual conduit in the corresponding group, according to the base parameters and the ground level. Notice how the conduits near this dip in the ground acquire extra barrels instead of growing. Built-in conduit scaling factors are just one of the many ways strategicPlugin makes automated network generation easier.